I am humbled to address this gathering again. Last year, September 10th, we were blessed as Catechists to have a day with the Archbishop, and 60 of us were rewarded for their long service. And the priests in their diocese contributed generously towards this great and memorable day. Shall we give to our Archbishop, the Bishop, and of course, our priests. We thank them dearly. This year, 26th of August 2023, we are in this church, St. Bakita, to celebrate the Catechists with our dear wives and cherished husbands, at least for a second time, all made possible by our cherished Archbishop. The Catechists over the years have been seen as a silent workers, but thank God for Francis in his time have brought to light the dignity of the vocation by lifting it to a full-fledged ministry with a whole ceremonial rites which accompanies it during commissioning of catechists. At our national delegate conference at Takoradi, which ended this August 13th of this year, it was recorded that the catechists in the country is 7,625, which Accra Archdiocese alone contributes about 11.6%, because the number is 654. This year, we have repeated our action plan of evangelization, which the Bishop mentioned, to mitigate the sharp decline of Catholic population in the country. The last census conducted, using the simple form by visiting homes, the sick, and shared prayers and the word of God with those contacted. At least the group Deanery Evangelization, which I took part in the Kaneshi Deanery, together with our own chaplain, Reverend Father Sylvester, is worth mentioning. After about 3 hours of evangelization in an outstation, the exercise won some souls. In Matthew 28, verse 20, Jesus instructed his apostles to go and make disciples of all nations and also to teach. And as part of our core mandates as catechists, there are many noticeable extra voluntary work catechists offer. Example, conducting services, naming ceremonies, leading prayers, various services, leading Bible sharing in communities, among other functions. It is imperative we are recognized and accepted in our humble states and be formed well to do better as expected. Sometimes it becomes a worry if some deaneries are not allowed to meet for their monthly ongoing formation meetings, which the Bishop said. Our humble appeal is to find best solutions to these challenges, to pave way for the formation programs to continue for the vocation to thrive. The deaneries coming together solidifies the Archdiocesan Catechist Association. And again, we solely rely on the monthly dues paid by the deaneries to run the primary duties of the office of the executive which we all occupy. I will exhort my fellow catechists not to give up, the bishop mentioned it. Rather work hard in your various stations and parishes to bring to fore the dignity of the vocation. It has been reported that some of us does not show up when duty calls. For Christ's sake, I will plead that let us make amends and remain focused. Know that in doing our work well, we are also working out our own salvation, which the Lord grants us. May I recommend the following. 1. We will be glad if models catechesis formation is tailored to suit the elderly, the senior catechists, the middle-aged, and the youth. 2. We also appeal if material for teaching, that is teaching aids, is made available, at least in our parishes. The bishop mentioned digitalization. Our enviable death welfare package will be enhanced to some live benefits like Catechist Day appreciation at the parish level for parishioners to show some level of appreciation which is being practiced by some dioceses. It is our hope that we end our tenure of office next year, 2024, with a pilgrimage to one of the biggest basilicas in the world, which is in Yamoussoukro, Abidjan. Plans are far advanced, and if we are granted the permission, it means that catechists wanting to join should start saving now. Appreciation. My Lord, we want to thank God for the gifts of the ministry of the catechists that we are called, and also pledge once again to do his will, as Joshua enjoined the people of the Israelites to serve the Lord. To the Metropolitan Archbishop of Accra, Most Reverend John Bonaventure Kofi, we say we love you so dearly and draw a lot of inspiration from you as a father and shepherd, and will continue to support your vision and mission in the Archdiocese. One of them being the Legacy of Hope project, which we are sending out coupons for support to aid the project. I hope you have all brought your coupons. We also wish you a speedy recovery wherever you are. To our auxiliary bishops, especially Most Reverend John Kopna Louise, the presider of today's occasion, we are most grateful for your time and care. To our new and former directors, Very Reverend Father Silas Sapati and Samuel Kokode, we salute you for bringing us thus far. May God richly bless you. The chaplains and the entire executives of the Archdiocese, we say Ayiko for your sacrifices. To my fellow catechists, supported by our husbands and wives, I say, God bless you. Continue to support us in our quest to serve the Lord. God bless you, and thank you all.